live from my car. I am in Eatonville, 5 minutes away from your venue, Mountain View Lodge. It is very rural out here. I haven't seen much out here. I know that Seatac is an hour away from here, so your guests would have to choose either to stay near Seatac and commute the 1 hour for your wedding, or stay about 30 minutes away around here in some like hotel motels that are like not chain owned. I don't know how to say, like independent hotels, and Airbnbs. There's plenty of Airbnbs. I took a look. That's about it. Okay, 2 minutes away. This is the road to your venue. Very farmy, green, farmy, and like pine tree farms. Like I think I actually saw a Christmas tree farm. Let's see, cows. I don't know if you can see them. Here we go. Cows, valley looking. It is cloudy, so I don't know if we'll be able to see Tahoma today. Just spotted my first Trump flag, so there's that. Okay, we're pulling up to Winterview Lodge. You can see it says wedding. They have a nice, I don't know what this is called, entry. Winterview Lodge.
Obviously, it's more of a family-sized kitchen, not really anything that a caterer would be able to use for their...
Yeah, we don't let caterers use the kitchen, just the...
Okay, so they would have to set up outside kitchen.
And yeah,
Yeah,
there's
vendors.
plenty of space down there. So.
Okay.
But they can use the barbecue for, the barbecues and the whole deck and everything.
Okay.
If they do the Friday night rehearsal there.
Okay. Very nice.
The only other thing that we ask is we have some really nice bathrooms outside.
Mm-hmm.
So all the wedding party and immediate family can use the lodge here, but the guests, wedding guests themselves, are all to use outside stuff, and we set it all up for the outside stuff.
Okay.
Just because of the bathroom situation, we don't want them to,
Yeah.
open the septic system.
That makes
They have nice
sense.
bathrooms outside, so.
Totally makes sense. Okay, so you said you could see Tahoma out through here.
Yeah, Mount Rainier is slightly to the left.
Okay.
This is just a spare bedroom,
Okay.
so that would be
Just a guest room.
mother of the bride or maid of honor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then this is the groom's den. So I don't know the size of their bridal party, but this should be plenty of space regardless. Usually, I mean, we've been
There's
able
6
to
or 7,
accommodate.
8 people in there getting ready.
The spare bedroom and the groom's den share the shower or the little bathroom there, but both have a vanity. So
Okay.
you don't have to fight over that. We have this as a common area. It's accessible both from the groom's den and the bridal suite over there. Of course, the bride takes 5 hours to get ready and the groom takes 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
this gives them some place to kind of mingle.
Okay.
We're also pet friendly, dog friendly. So this is also a dog yard for some. There's a lot of people that have their dogs in the wedding. So
Okay.
that kind of benefits them if it for needs. But just the bride and groom get to bring their pets.
Yes. Okay.
Because all the animals that are outside, we got cows and horses and all kinds of things outside that you'll see out there in a little bit.
Okay.
Any questions in here?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. So we can go to the more important room. So this is the bridal suite. They have used a couple of vanities here, so plenty of space. Again,
To get
if
ready.
it's a larger party, there should be plenty of room because we have the 2 vanities in here and then one out here. So you should have plenty of room.
Okay.
And then another vanity here. And over here we have the actual room that the bride and groom would have for the night of if they were staying the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plenty of windows to spy on your guests when you want to. So when bride is ready, this is her entrance into the ceremony area.
Okay.
So typically, bride comes out here, dad usually comes out this door, and off they go. Most often, the bridal party will come out this door.
Okay.
But they've done both. They've come through here, they've come through there. Some of them even want to come out through the gate that goes to the common area there.
Okay.
So, again, it's all...
We like them to maybe
Whatever
walk
they
down the
choose.
stairs just so they don't trip down the stairs.
Okay.
Hasn't happened yet, but it could.
We have wooden benches. These, we have
Similar to this.
several
Those
of
are
these.
usually set up on each side of the walkway. And then we have wine barrel tables, all kinds of stuff that you can set out to and decorate those and decorate the arbors any way you want.
Okay.
Just go to town on however you like to do it.
Okay.
As far as the schematic he talked about, it's kind of a drag and drop.
Okay.
You can just put everything where you want it to be, but as you can see, some of the area, it's not perfectly flat, so you have a little slope here or there. So we do all that setup for them
Okay.
the night before.
That's really nice.
So we will put tables and chairs wherever they want it. But if they come and they say this just didn't work the way we wanted it to, we have staff on hand to be able to accommodate. We're not opposed to rearranging.
Okay.
So, and like he said, we actually are here. We stay out of the way. We don't want to get in people's way, but we are here at a moment's notice if they need anything.
Okay.
We leave phone numbers inside so they can text me if they need anything. So,
Okay.
We just left the flowers up from our
we
last wedding.
We have full
so.
Wi-Fi. We have fiber here, so we have full Wi-Fi with the Wi-Fi password. So the DJ gets to use that too, so they can download their songs if they want anything special and put the song program together and all that. So
Okay.
down here we have a couple different things.
Okay.
So when we park cars, we try to get everybody to enter through the upper end right here.
Mhm.
This area here can be used for a bar, or usually it's been used for gift tables
Or
and sign in, whatever else there. We have a little pop up that goes with lights. It's all lit up, and we have signs out front here and directionals and all kinds of whatever they do. This is kind of the area where they enter,
Okay.
and then ceremony area obviously there. And this ends up mainly lately. It can be a dance floor if they want to do a reception in the yard, or it's been the gaming area right here. It's where
Oh,
we
okay.
And setting up the games and the rollerball, skee ball, and the basketball and all that stuff. The games
Okay.
get set up out here for kids to play on. Horses up there hiding, kind of in the.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have horses and cows?
Yeah.
We don't charge for them to be in the picture.
Cows are down below. The last wedding, I think they had 6 on each side, wasn't it? So 6
Oh,
groomsmen,
6.
6 bridesmaids.
Yep.
Okay.
So it'll fit that many anyway, 6 or 7.
Pretty. And are these rentals from your rental closet or your decor closet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
And those are just we use those in the
the last 2 weddings.
the wedding shows,
Yeah.
and so we just if people want to use them, they use them. So the last one we had, they used these and they put tulle up. Well, it was that one that I showed you, the mountain in the background.
The last 2 used them, didn't they? Because they were
Yes,
up there.
yes. The one before that, they said just leave them up there, and they put their flowers around them, so it just kind of incorporated into it. So yeah, it's all there to use if they wanted it.
So everything around here is all for them to use.
Mhm.
Even on the backside through the woods. We'll walk up there too.
Oh.
But it's all, I consider it kind of like an Airbnb style if you're staying the weekend, because you can walk around, use everything, go walking through the trees, take photos up there, down here with the mountain in the background or the sunset back up there.
A lot of the photographers really like to go up there because it, you know, kind of has that enchanted forest look.
Yeah.
So, and those pictures are also on the website if you wanted to kind of see any, or if they wanted to see the possibilities. We supply the firewood. It's always nice if they are staying the full weekend. Their rehearsal dinner, they could all hang out for the evening, so
Okay.
they have that option.
Yeah, the only curfews we have are 10 o'clock, and that's just for the DJ and bartender.
Okay.
Doesn't mean they're done drinking or playing music. It just means that it's time for the DJ to go home, but they can hook up a speaker to their phone and still hang out here and do whatever they want.
Okay.
Just as long as the neighbors don't hear it anymore.
No amplified sound.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So these wine barrel tables, we have 6 of those.
Okay.
And then, I don't even know how many tables we have, but I think there's 13
round
in here
tables?
right now. Yeah.
Oh, we got 20 or 30.
So, I forgot. Did you tell me a guest count? I can't remember.
Yeah. What is their guest count going to be?
Their guest count right now is at about 110.
Oh, okay. Okay. That should.
So you're almost close. There might be another added table. So 110 is probably 13 tables. So.
Hmm.
But usually in here, a sweetheart table goes on this side right here.
Well, he says
Usually.
goes there. Folks like to put it there because the mountain is directly behind, so it makes for a great photo op.
Okay.
We also have the bar can be placed anywhere. It's been in every corner, and they've even had it to where it blocks this off so that folks during cocktail hour can come up, get a drink, and then we
Hang out
can.
up there. Not
We have 10 by 20s that we pop up out here, and we put wine barrel tables under them if they want to do a cocktail hour that way. We've had folks do like a charcuterie board out there because a lot of them don't want their guests in here while they're, during cocktail hour.
Okay.
But that's totally, however, just depends. Some people say, no, we don't mind.
If
So-
they do photos right after the ceremony and they're gone for an hour, so you have your cocktail hour. So at that point, it's like, okay, what do you do to entertain the crowds?
Right.
And if you don't want them in here while they're setting up, getting food ready, whatever, it depends on the food or how fancy they're going or what they're doing with their stuff.
So yeah, so that can be set up wherever they wanted. We've had it in, like I said, every corner. So
Okay.
it all works. And then DJs usually behind the dance floor there. That table usually is what they tend to use. We've
Okay.
had also in that corner. They love it here because there's power behind each area.
Okay.
So they're always like, oh, this is perfect. But that's more of the part of the schematic that they can use.
Okay.
Let's put it this way: anything
Okay.
goes. Because this last Thursday we had an ice cream machine right here. We had, I think, the food was over there.
Okay.
Desserts were over here. But
That was a dry wedding, so they didn't
Yeah.
have the bar for
so anything goes. Whatever fits, whatever they'd like to do. It's all good.
If it happens to be chilly, which I don't imagine in August that it would be, but you never know. We do have the heaters. We'll have 4.
Sometimes in the
Heaters
evening time it gets a little
available.
chilly, so we'll have to
Okay.
turn them on, so.
Okay.
And again, like I said, we have the linens. We also have, and most people have actually used them, the wooden mountains for centerpieces.
Decorations.
Oh.
And then wood rounds
Mhm.
that folks use for centerpieces. They're pretty unique for wood rounds because they're not round.
Oh, okay.
They're very unique.
Okay.
So those are available as well up there.
Yeah, all of our storage stuff is up there. So we'll have to show you the bathrooms, the guest.
We're very proud of our bathrooms.
Okay. I'm a bathroom
Last
person.
year- last year we had porta potties, and that was horrifying to me. I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
So we put these in. This is the first year we've had them, and we now have flushing toilets. So
Very
Anyway.
cool.
And that one, of course, is ADA accessible, but the other two are just standard.
Just standard.
size.
Okay.
Food usually pulls up here, serves inside. If it's a really big wedding, we set up a pop-up, serve outside, whatever needs to be done.
Okay.
And then park cars all throughout there. We start parking cars up on the top by the barn. You'll kind of take a picture of that when we walk through. And we'll park cars all the way down here. We can fit about 60, 65 cars in here, and then the rest of them start going through the backup area through the camping area. Up on top.
Okay.
So
If
if
you
we had, if we needed it, doesn't sound like with their party size that they would need it, but we also have a 6-seater golf cart that we use as a people mover so that folks don't have to trek all the way back and forth.
Okay.
This
Do
is very
you want
outdoorsy.
to see all the
Yes,
things that-
I'd
okay.
love to.
But these are all the things that can be used. These are the wooden mountains that I was talking about.
Oh,
Folks
wow.
usually use these on their as one of their centerpieces. There's not enough for every single table,
Mm-hmm.
so I've had folks use them every other,
Yeah.
Wood
and then
rounds
do
are good.
something different.
Wood rounds are all.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so plenty for each table on that. We've also had folks stack those for like their dessert table to just give different heights and whatnot.
This refrigerator and freezer is for them to use.
Okay.
For any type of desserts or flowers,
Cake,
whatever.
flowers,
Put ice down at the bottom.
yeah.
All that.
Okay.
And then there's signage of different sorts that we have through here. And then, all the little pots, pans, and then lots of different linens of all sorts.
Do you guys have like an inventory list of these things or
I wish.
anything?
Carla is putting that together.
Okay.
I don't think she has anything on the site right now, but I think she's got a good list that if
It
you.
changes all the time. Changes when you add to it because there's
Yeah.
just these coolers here. Usually, this cooler here goes with the
Usually
bar,
in the bar, yeah.
Mm.
and then the big metal tins usually go out for water and ice and stuff like that.
So yeah, she's putting together a list,
Okay.
and as she tries to put it together, we're always adding.
Okay.
But it should be posted soon.
Okay.
Everybody's used something out of here.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
We do also, if they wanted candles, but this can get kind of breezy, so candles will blow out unless they do those hurricane style.
Yes.
But these are all battery operated if they wanted to use those
Okay.
on each table.
That's great.
Oh, and this is one of our most recently acquired.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was cute because I told you about the wedding that was a destination wedding, and they were afraid knowing what Washington can bring. So they had those sent here, and then
And it was 85
fortunately
degrees.
they didn't have to
Aw.
use it.
Do you allow sparkler, like for sparkler send off?
Yes, we just say in the gravel area. We had one just a couple weeks ago that
They
they
lined the whole
all
pathway
lined.
right here.
Yeah,
Was perfect.
Cute.
yeah.
Okay.
So our big stipulation is just either gravel or green grass because,
Okay.
as you can see, the pasture we don't
Ye-
want
right.
anything to be close to that. So.
So all that will be all parking up in front of the barn,
Mhm.
all the way down along here. You can kind of see the white stripes. I got to redo them again. But,
Mhm.
we have parking all down along here. So if we don't need them for camping, we can park cars all through up here.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're just great tent spots or RV spots or whatever all the way up through here. But like she was saying, photography-wise, this area right up in here
Hmm.
gets used a lot for photography.
Okay.
And then the sun sets right there through the woods, so it looks like a fire coming through the trees
Mhm.
at sunset. So
A lot of
yeah,
photographers like
pretty.
to get that.
Yep. So this is basically it up to the fence line there, and then they can wander through the woods anywhere else that they want. So that's kind of the gist of
Okay.
the big picture.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions?
Yes. Do you offer one night overnight?
We can work something out. So
Okay.
yes, are you looking at just like a Saturday to Sunday, a Saturday night, or what are you
Overnight
thinking?
of the wedding or pre?
Or for Friday night?
I don't know. I just wanted to know if that's an option for them.
Everything's an option.
They wanted a live band. They are
No problem.
Okay.
Already
We've
done
had
one.
a live band here once. They were actually going to use that deck out in the yard
Where the games were.
where
Yeah,
the
they were going to do it out there.
But
Oh.
that
Weather.
wedding, it rained. So they
Oh.
ended up setting up a stage in the tent.
They
and
were
that
in the,
worked
so
out
if you look at
Okay.
the tent as we're walking in, they set up a stage in the far left corner of the dance floor and put a band there.
Okay.
I would imagine they'd want it under the tent simply because of the dance floor.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
For a rainy day backup, is there an option for ceremony to be covered?
Just the tent. So
Yeah.
that is there's two ways to do it.
Uh-huh.
So we've had a bunch of rainy day weddings.
Mhm.
They still go through just fine. So right up to it, it's not raining right at the time. We'll run out there, we'll dry off all the benches, get everything to go. Ceremony's only 20 minutes normally.
Yes.
So you know what I mean?
that's how it's been
30
for
minutes.
we've had 3 rainy weddings.
And they've
total.
all worked.
But that's because the rain happened to stop during the ceremony time. If not, we can accommodate and be a little tight, but we have a smaller arbor that we use for the wedding shows that can fit right there at the dance floor,
Yep.
and
So
we could certainly accommodate that way. It would take a little finagling.
yeah, we'll have to move some tables
make
out of the way a little bit,
Yeah.
put a runway down across the dance floor, put an arbor up back there, and do that. And then when we're done, we may have to pick up a table or two and adjust
Which
slightly.
we could
but-
easily, because it'll probably be more like the cocktail hour thing anyway. So
But if
we
you're
can
under
easily-
110, 120, it's more likely to do that. When you get to the bigger where you need more tables in there, then it starts getting tough to do the inside wedding. But you
Yes.
can. Yes.
Okay. Do you have a list of like your tables and equipment that we could use? Like
That's
your
online already.
okay, your
Yes.
tents and all that. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
The list is there.
Okay.
If we have additional things that aren't on the list, Carla will be updating that.
And if they have a special needs, just ask. And that goes along different ways. If they want something specific for their wedding that needs to be built, I do that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So it's like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just integrate it into the next wedding somehow, or if somebody else wants to use it. So it's not a big deal.
We
Okay.
had this gal, just this cute little gal. She wanted a cross. She asked if she could put a cross on her arbor, and he just ended up building her a big cross. So she used that in her wedding. And
But there's a lot of different things. What was the other? I haven't done yet, but the champagne wall was the
Oh,
other one
yeah,
that
yeah.
we're going to be doing.
Ooh.
So there's different stuff that we talk about. So that's all good on that.
and again, that is all stuff that we don't upcharge for.
Mhm.
If we have it, they can use it.
Okay. Okay, I'm here in Spanaway or Parkland, like maybe a few towns over. I stopped in for some lunch, so let's do my final thoughts here. Hold that thought. Okay. It's beautiful. I know you're gonna love the views. The pros are they provide tables, chairs, linens, cocktail tables. So if you would like cloth napkins, if you would like other props, that would be your only rentals. Cons are it's a little far out. It's an hour and 20 from Seatac. Hotels are sparse. They would have to be Airbnb logistics for people. I'm assuming all your guests will be renting a car anyway. They would just have to drive a little bit to get there. The price point, $6,700 for a Saturday 12-hour rental in 2026, which is on the higher end of your top choices. So I think it would come down to, do you want to spend that money for the view? But maybe the numbers, you can see that it might be just the same. I think that's it. As far as like vendors, you guys didn't want photo booth or ice cream. You just wanted mariachis and tres leches and a piñata. So it's gonna be okay. I think that if you were thinking of an after party, I don't know where that would be. We would have to find like the nearest bar. I believe this place is semi-close to the Mineral Schoolhouse, and they said there was a bar that would accommodate if you tell them, like call them and be like, I want to do an after party here. There is availability for overnight lodging at that place, but it would fit like 2 couples, and they have a blow-up mattress, so someone on a blow-up mattress. There's also couches, but it's not like your whole bridal party can sleep there comfortably. Probably not. So I wouldn't truly truly wouldn't consider staying there unless you want to stay there like the night before and just be like up and at 'em Saturday morning. I think that's about it. I've recorded this over and over because I'm not sure how I feel about it. Truly. Okay, bye.